Okay, we're going to be talking about gerunds tonight. We talked about them in the past, but we're going to go ahead and talk about them again. First of all, what is a gerund? Now, a gerund is a verbal that acts like a noun. So, just so we can clarify, a verbal is going to look like a verb, but it's going to act like something else. That's what verbals do. Now, they always end in ing, and this will never break that rule. Gerunds are one of the things in the English language that will not break the rule. So, for example, running is great. Running looks like it's a verb, but we see that it's obviously in the subject spot. So it's acting like it's a noun because the running is not actually occurring in the sentence. So it looks like a verb, but it's going to act like a noun because it's in the subject spot. So the question is, where can you find a gerund? Now, a gerund can go anywhere that a noun can go. A noun can go in the subject spot. It can go in the direct object spot, object of the preposition, indirect object. Any place a noun can go, you're going to be able to put a gerund. So for example, in the sentence running is great, running is the gerund because that's in the subject spot. The next one, I like swimming. Swimming is in the direct object spot. It looks like a verb, but it's acting like that noun because it's in that direct object spot. The police arrested him for speeding. Speeding is our gerund, and it's in the object of this preposition. So once again, where a noun could go, a gerund can go. The reason it's so important to know gerunds is so that you don't think it's the verb of the sentence and end up writing a incomplete sentence because you think it's the verb. You have to make sure that you always have a subject and a verb, so you can't confuse a gerund for a verb and then just end up, maybe just having the subject or the sentence or something like that. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is pause the video, find the gerunds in this, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the gerund phrases. So just find the gerunds. Okay, so in the first one, our gerund is eating. Now, a gerund phrase includes any modifiers or objects, so anything that's modifying eating. So anything, if you were diagramming the sentence, would go under it or with it. So in the first one, eating ice cream on a windy day is my gerund phrase, because all that goes together. It all describes, on a windy day describes eating. Eating ice cream is the object of the gerund. So you can kind of see how they all go together. And the next one, blowing is your gerund. Your gerund phrase is blowing giant bubbles with the car window down. You can kind of see how that all goes together, and then the rest of it's the predicate. So you have the subject, and then you have the predicate. And the last one, the gerund is getting, and the gerund phrase, go ahead and think about it for a second, what you think the gerund phrase would be. Okay, and your gerund phrase is going to be getting your hair cut, because all that is the subject, and you can see that would be a good idea is the predicate. It's the rest of the idea, and you can kind of take out that your haircut getting would be a good idea. Getting's that main part, but getting your haircut goes with it. Okay, go ahead and make sure your notes are complete, and then go ahead and take the quiz, and I will see you on Monday.